Hi everyone, just a very quick video, and I promise this time, just show you what I've been doing. Practicing with some static grass that I've got, doing some practice with that. It's actually coming up okay. I've got a little bit more practice to do before I sort of get it down pat, but I love the static grass effect. I've also been continuing with the underlay of the tracks there, so I've got a little bit more done. I'll show you the sidings over there. So this is the section of the layout where my engine shed, my double engine shed is going to go, tucked away there, and then I have another siding there as well, which I may have another engine shed or something there, I'm not too sure. So I've got the 3 spots there basically just to store locos, really is all that's for. I have, as I said, I put the underlay on there as well. Done all of the underlay except for this tiny little bit from about there to there, because I'm just fixing the bridge at the moment. Very near miss the other day with my Russian Decapod when I didn't have the bridge down properly, and before this board was here and there was nothing at the back, the train took a plunge and I just managed to reach out and quickly grab the tender, and thank goodness it was attached. Because I got the train, a little bit of damage to the train, the finer parts, but I can fix that better than dropping the whole train. Over here, a raised section there, I'm obviously going to put some mountains and things from there up to here, and I've got a big country house there, which actually was a station that I had years and years ago, and terrible colours. I'm not sure what I was thinking when I did that. But I'm going to redo it in sort of greys and things like that, make it look like a bit of a dilapidated country house with a for sale sign here and big circular driveway, and sort of, you know, what used to be be grand, and it's just going to be falling down a little bit and that sort of thing. So I'll have a play around with that. I'm going to put a little bit of board here, sort of straight along here, and then coming down like that. Which is going to cap off that end, and then I'm going to have obviously the tunnel portals and the mountains and things like that. And I'll do the same here, just have it straight. But that's kind of about it. I won't keep you any longer. I don't have much else to say, apart from one more thing which I'll show you now. I've got a series of these Pico backgrounds, which I actually think are really nice. They're painted, they're not photographs or anything like that. Really good price, I thought. $3.25. They're about 720mm each one, so I needed 10, I think it was. But I've got a series of them. They interconnect as well. So anywhere where you've got sort of a mountain on the side, they kind of interconnect to the mountain on the next one. So you can build the backgrounds kind of as you like them. They have a market town, and they have a market town extension there as well. Depth of the roads and things like that. I mean, we've all seen backgrounds, we've all got backgrounds, no doubt, but I thought these ones were quite good and quite well priced compared to some of the other backgrounds on the market, and pretty user friendly as well. I mean, you stick them on with wallpaper paste, or, which I'm not very confident about, so I've never done that before, or something else. I'm still thinking about that. I'm not quite there yet. I've got to repaint the backing first, the light blue, because I changed all the backing. It was the MDF I was using was only 3mm or something. It was a little bit too flimsy, so I've used 12mm I think now, so it's nice and solid. So I'll paint that first, and I'll stick the backdrops up, and I'll be careful if I use the wallpaper glue, because it's a one-shot thing with the wallpaper glue. The guys at the shop tell me if I mess it up, I'm buying new backgrounds, so I'll be very careful. But that should come up quite well. Yeah, still working on the construction side of things. I'm thinking now maybe a couple of weeks away. I always say a couple of weeks, but I'm thinking now a couple of weeks away from starting, the real scenery stuff. I have been experimenting at least a little bit, and we'll go from there. So thanks again for watching, and thanks for being patient with what is quite a long process. And any questions or comments, please feel free to fire away, and I'll get back to you. Thanks again.